This is the Normal Nerds Podcast, where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff and whatever else you feel like talking about. I'm your host, Maxwell Cerizia.
And I'm your host who really doesn't care that much about beauty pageants, Davis Bates.
This episode is our weekly anime review, so sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds Podcast. Yeah, all right, Davis.
Yo.
Sorry, I touched it.
Why, man? Why are you invading my space over
Maybe
here?
if we had a studio.
This is studio-ish.
Well, I meant like, the more people watch.
Yeah, more people should watch so we can buy a bigger camera so we can actually widen the lens on this, but
That's a good point.
yeah, that'd be nice too.
All right, so weekly anime review. It's a good one, as always.
Yep. Yes.
Let's start out with the anime we have been starting out with, and we'll continue starting out with the rest of the season for only a few more episodes.
So
Demon
sad.
Slayer season
3.
nice.
Yeah.
Another great episode.
Yeah, I just don't think there's gonna be any bad episodes. I think that's what's gonna come down to. It's like they're all gonna be good episodes. Yeah, this was wild once again. Before we get to actually the meat of it, I just wanted to jump to the end real fast because that was 2 seconds of the show. That hate demon is broken as fuck.
Yeah, I know.
It is insanely broken. Just we thought it can divide and has all these powers and stuff, but now it just plays a drum and any dragon head can shoot multiple
all
of the same
abilities.
or of the different abilities.
That
It's
lightning
nuts.
ability is nuts. The sound ability.
You forget he knocked out Tanjiro's hearing because he shot him with 3 sound blasts.
Yeah, and the Lusher was trying to talk to him, and Tanjiro was like, "My eardrums are broken." Speaking of hatred, so One Piece might not be your favorite anime, but you know it's the GOAT. It's like one of those, if you don't like the Beatles, but you know they're the greatest band of all time. Lord of the Rings might not be your favorite book series, but you know it's the best modern fantasy book of all time.
Yes.
One Piece fans, calm down. I saw multiple posts of showing hatred, oh, it's not as good as Idol or blah blah. It's just why I think they care more about competing with our they're like Naruto fans think their anime is the best, and it's you don't hear Naruto fans being like One Piece sucks. They're just like, oh, Naruto's awesome. I like Naruto.
Yeah, you might be right.
It's everyone knows you're goated.
Yeah,
it's goated.
Yeah, and also on top of that too, it kind of recently became goated, in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And when that happens, then that's when the fucking weebs hop on.
Yeah.
I know weebs can be fringe and be like, oh no, One Piece is mid, One Piece is bad, but the weebs that like One Piece, and it's becoming more and more these days, they make it they toxify it.
Yeah,
they make it bad.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why we're even competing. I think it was you the first time I actually heard someone was comparing Demon Slayer's animation to Zoro's fight or whatever.
No, I asked you which one was better. That's all.
I thought you said people were comparing it online.
No, I just.
No, never mind that.
I said I saw some of it online. It looked really good.
It was good.
Better. But here it did go that the animation is better in One Piece now than it is Demon Slayer.
Huh.
And I haven't seen it. I don't know. I'll see you when I get there. But I don't know. It's hard. Speaking of we're talking about episode, it's Demon Slayer. I think is the first anime ever that I've sat down and said to myself, appreciate this.
Oh yeah, true.
We are so spoiled.
Yes.
We are so. Look at the animation of the show. It's when she's just jumping, spinning her sword around. I was like, Jesus,
what is going on?
It is the most cinematic anime I think I've ever seen.
I 100% agree with you, and I think that's amazing. And for anyone out there who says ooh, it's carried on its animation, the story is amazing too, as well. But the animation is amazing. It is easily amazing.
The story is good.
Yeah.
The plot is good. And there's many interests. Well, how is Genya turning himself into a demon? Is it demon power? Is it a drug he's taking?
Yeah.
What's going on with the Sun Breathers? What's Muzin's total plan?
Yeah.
Is he?
There's a million different things. The story itself is great, but I'm just getting out there. I'm just pointing out it's even if it is carried, it'd be carried for good reason.
Yeah. And there's all those great things. Mm-hmm. However, it's a show in fucking anime.
Yeah.
It's all about fighting.
Yes.
I don't when people are the story. It's the story's got to be not dumb.
Yeah. That's what it comes down to.
Mainly
it can't be it can't be stupid.
I mean, we watched literally Black Clover, which is awesome. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people love Black Clover because it's kind of fringish. You know what I'm saying?
Which is weird.
Yeah. It's super popular in Japan. Pretty popular when you talk to people, but it's not big.
Yeah.
And our overall story is pretty much just I want to be the Wizard King in guilds. There's some good with stuff with the elves.
Yeah, and the demons and all that stuff.
But it's not like deep storytelling.
Oh no. I'm not like it's not like with Demon Slayer where I'm just like, what is everything mean? Yeah. Like I still don't understand half this stuff. You know, it's not like that.
It's not like that.
It's still good, but like
it's good, but it's the fights.
Yeah. We're there for the fights.
When you talk about Black Clover, we're not like, dude, do you remember the one scene where it's like, do you remember Yami and this person's fight? That's what we talk about when we talk about Demon Slayer. We're talking about, and that's what we're going to talk about right now. Yeah. It's how sick the fucking fights are.
How sick amazing the fights are.
Fights. Because Muchiro did not need, that was not a fight.
That wasn't a fight at all. The Miss Hashira utterly, he bodied that frigging, what his brother said, he has infinite potential or something, right? So, which is a broken ability. But the entire time he was just. First off, this version of Muchiro is amazing. Just making fun of the demon the entire time.
Oh my god,
was amazing, awesome. And I like that a lot. Like I've been liking this season a lot because like it's been, and maybe I guess last season too. Even though at the end Tanjiro was all nice and stuff, but it's been a lot of like Tanjiro's like, I'm gonna kill you. It's like all the characters like, I'm gonna kill you. You are a scourge. And I like that a lot. That's the vibe I got in Muchiro's entire time. He's like, he's making fun of him like the entire time, just like, I'm gonna murder you. Like, get ready. And it is hilarious.
And he did.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Thank God to, because this demon was gross.
It was gross. But I love how he like first of all, the demon's second form was cool.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. I thought that was like, oh shit, it's way stronger. But still, like he just like he killed this demon like no problem. He just like needed a sword.
Yeah. That's all he needed.
I did see, we were talking about at work today, that apparently he's stronger, and so the Love Hashira is stronger than Rengoku. I see that.
I could see him being stronger than Rengoku.
Yeah, but Rengoku's cooler. So.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And we never really saw his full potential, so.
I mean,
he's stronger than him now.
Actually,
for sure.
Actually, technically, yes, we did see his.
Yeah, but he fought like. Well, that's what like.
We did see Rengoku's full potential.
Yeah, well, we were like, well, I wonder how he would do against the upper three.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if
Hashira could beat him.
I don't know. He took down 5 pretty easily. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I need. That is one of the things. Yes, I have that same line of thinking. I would love to see either one of them fight Akaza, is basketball boy. Yeah, number 3. I would love to see how they face up. Right now, I think Muchiro could probably handle him really well. And then I think
he was. Crazy.
I feel like he's would probably get stuck at number 2 kind of kid right now.
Yeah.
If he goes into his like little fury tattoo or birthmark thing,
whatever that is,
who knows?
Tanjiro does the same. So it must be some breathing thing.
I don't know what it is. Wish I did.
Another thing we were talking about at work, because I was like, I know Rengoku. I was like, he could be stronger. Blah blah. We never know. Blah, 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 all this kind of stuff. And then John was like, yeah, but Rengoku was like a dick. And I was like, what? He's like, remember when they showed up with, because it goes to your point of how you like how they are acting. Is like, remember when Nezuko showed up and like, you know, with Tanjiro and they were all like being a dick about it. Rengoku wasn't like there immediately to protect him, and Genya's brother said, I was like, yeah, they're demons. I'm like sometimes guys, you gotta put yourself out of like, yeah, we know Nezuko and Tanjiro. Yeah. We know they're cool. But when you take the Demon Slayer corps who have all been blighted by demons in their life, and they're like, here's a demon, they're like, yeah, we should fucking kill that thing.
Yeah, exactly. They literally have Destroyer of Demons on their swords.
Yes.
All of them.
Yes. Including Tanjiro.
Yeah, it's not on his sword. It's on his back.
It's on his back. Regardless.
Yeah, but the Hashira had them on her sword. That's like I think you distinguish. And their swords are all different colors.
And really cool.
Yeah,
but yeah, I was like, I wonder, I bet there's a lot of people who are like, oh, these people are dicks. It's like, I mean, Genya's brother was being a dick.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
But the rest of them were kind of just like, yeah, we should kill it.
Yeah.
And even the Love Hashira was like, we should kill it.
Yeah, it's a demon. They're evil.
Yeah, they're bad.
And they've probably seen this like sort of thing happen hundreds of times. Like not Nezuko's exact situation, but like family members trying to, like when whatever the water Hashira is, he was like, all the way back at the beginning of the series. Yeah, at the beginning of the series, he was like talking to Tanjiro of like, you know, as if he'd already seen people's families get transformed. And so I bet they all have.
Yeah, I bet
they've seen the exact situations of people trying to like save their family members when they're demons.
Do you know who the strongest Hashira is?
I have no idea. Right now, right now it's Muchiro. But I imagine
we're about to see the Love Hashira.
That's true. I know she's physically strong, so
I guess
if she takes that number 3, no problem, then sure, yeah, then she has it then, because technically by numbers, right? 4, sorry, number 4. But there's
curious. No chance she does.
No, I don't know.
Tanjiro needs to get his sword. So.
Yeah, that's true. So this has to be another team effort. I don't know. I know she's like, I think technically she is in terms of just physical strength. She's stronger than everyone. Yeah. Just the way her body's built or something like that. But I don't know what like with her sword style if she is. I really am curious to see what the Wind Hashira can do and what
which one's the Wind Hashira?
The Genya's brother and the Stone Hashira. I think the guy that cries. Yeah, I'm curious to see what he can do. Yeah, okay. Snake Eye. I'm interested to see what he does, but I don't think he's gonna be one of the top ones. But I don't know.
I would love to look.
And then we gotta see.
It's one of those things I'd love to look up a ranking, but you can't.
Yeah, exactly. And the Water Hashira. Actually, fucking, I don't know who's strongest anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
There's so many still that we haven't seen, which is amazing.
Definitely not the Butterfly Lady, but
no. Just she's just poison, which is cool that she can destroy demons with poison, but genetically or biological attack. But
another thing in this episode that was very interesting is when Muchiro's fighting the upper five there, he does this like mist move where he like is turning into mist.
Yeah.
So I'm now at the point, I think the writer of Demon Slayer is like, he's like, it's a fake. You don't really see it. It's not there. And there's times where you're like, well, that totally makes sense. Mm-hmm. And then he's like, there's times like this. And you're like, wait, what? I thought, what? And then I bet you he's just like, who knows?
Yeah.
No one's sure anymore. He's just like fucking with everyone.
I don't know what's gonna be. I wonder if it's like the explanation, like if it doesn't exist, the explanation there of just like, he was moving so fast that he couldn't see him or something.
There's
like
no
that.
explanation.
Like, there's none. There's none.
No,
he literally summoned mist.
And I literally think he says, like, the guy says something about mist.
Yeah, it's like, we said it was like mist. So.
Yeah, like mist. So it's like.
Yeah. I don't know.
To me, like it's like. I mean, that was real.
Yeah.
But when he misses the room, that wasn't real.
Yeah.
Because Tanjiro could see perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And the mist went away in like 2 points. But that was clear. I don't know. I think the writers are just fucking with us.
Probably at this point, yeah, just finding new ways to mess with us.
Yeah,
I could see that. I don't know.
It was cool as hell though.
It was amazing, and that his final line there of like, "What made you think that I wasn't taking this seriously?" And just whoosh. Also the upper five's power, just like I turn things into fish.
Yeah,
it's like that's a random ability. I don't know how that one works. Once again, how is that a blood-based ability? But okay.
I guess if you punch somebody, you could turn them into.
Yeah, no. I understand. Like everything he touches turns to fish.
I love.
But still,
when he shoots all the fish at him, and Muchiro cuts them all up, and he's like, he's gonna. Well, the blood is still poisonous, blah blah. And then Muchiro just pushes all the blood away.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, what?
Yeah, I think I love. Yeah, Muchiro's comedy in this one was really good. Mm-hmm. Like when he's like. You try to get me all messed up. He's like, that's really ugly, Voss. He's like,
he goes insane. Yeah. I thought his dialogue the entire time was like, this is what a Hashira is supposed to be. Mm-hmm. Just like
looks so down on demons.
Exactly, yes, because you are like that's what they hate the most. Because like that's Muzen's whole thing that he's a higher being. So I imagine they all have some sort of like
classic demon.
Yeah,
like real life
like,
demon thing.
Yeah, it's like we're better than everybody. Yeah. So
they don't like humility. Yeah.
Ooh, we win.
Another thing I love is. Because I feel like, if I remember correctly, we haven't seen it happen yet, is he cuts his head off and he's still talking shit, so he's just like, and just cuts really the head. Yeah. I thought that was awesome.
That was amazing.
I was like, fuck you, fuck you, dude.
And get this stupid demon off there.
We didn't get a backstory for that demon. Well, that's good.
That's very true. You know, and like, that's a kind of good thing that we did it. Because like, it was a real monster.
Oh,
like it wasn't just eating people. It was turning them into human sculptures.
Yeah, human sculptures.
And showing them into vases.
They're dead.
Yeah. Well, they weren't dead.
No, I mean, but like, they're like dead. Like there's no getting those guys back.
Oh yeah, no, they're dead, but like they're still
tortured
alive.
Dead.
Yeah, tortured dead. It's like, So I'm glad that one's gone.
I do like how Muchiro is just like, he's like, I'm still good to go, and he's like,
yeah.
And Katetsu was saved by Tanjiro.
I know, dude. That scene hit me hard because it's like, because I remember we talked about it too when Rengoku died. He was like the one Hashira that wasn't reacting or anything like that. Remember that? When they did the whole scene, we had the scenes of all the Hashira reacting to his death.
Oh, Muchiro, yeah.
Yeah, he was. The Mr. Hashira was like, you remember in the theater, you were like, what the fuck is this kid doing? What the fuck?
Yeah.
And like, I was very good to see how I was like, oh, Rengoku's still like protecting everyone in some way right now. You know, he touched everyone.
I love that. Great writing on the writer who wrote Demon Slayer, some Japanese guy.
Or girl, possibly.
Oh yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, they have an alias. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, we don't know.
Look it up.
But shout out to them because Rengoku came in a movie, introduced, and died 2 hours later.
Yes,
and has affected the series from here on forward. He's written so well that like just seeing you're like Rengoku.
Yep.
Like it's also okay. Maybe spoiler alert. didn't care that much about Ace's death. Maybe that's what it was.
Okay.
Maybe I was just like, ooh, Ace's death. Maybe because I knew
maybe
it was gonna happen. Whose death do you think is sadder, Rengoku's or Ace's?
I mean, personally, Rengoku's.
Right?
Just mainly because, like...
Ace was being a bitch.
Yes, because Ace was literally being stupid. He asked for death. It's like, dude, like, you could have left. You could have just gone. You were fine. Like, friggin' Whitebeard was still kicking. You probably could have gotten out of there, and he just had to be stupid. Rengoku, on the other hand, was doing his goddamn duty and trying to protect not only, his younger peers, but also trying to like save the world. Yeah. So I give it. I think his death hit me harder, especially too after that. Like, it was amazing that Ace saved Luffy, 100%, and that's a very important emotional thing. And the final words were great, but Rengoku was like got a hole through his solar plexus, which I don't know if anyone's gotten a hole through a solar plexus before, but that pretty much stops you from moving. Like that's your spine, you're done.
Unless you're an anime.
And then he still managed to like almost behead the demon. So it's like this man fought to the end, and it was amazing. So I always like going out on your feet as opposed to, dying on your knees.
Yeah. I agree. I 100% agree. 100% agree. Ace's death, I don't know. We could have a whole lot. Let's have an episode
about it. Sure, we talk about it, yeah.
Ace's death sometime. But, so yeah. Love to see Rengoku, how he affects everyone. Tanjiro, can't wait till Tanjiro gets that sword.
Oh my god, it's going to be amazing.
It's going to be so cool. It's going to have his hilt.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that.
Oh yeah, that's what's protected Kotetsu.
Yeah, I didn't even think I didn't even think how it was gonna go on the sword now. Oh my god, that's even more amazing.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Even more amazing. Rengoku was written so well.
Yeah.
Even just the one scene of the Miss Hashira flashing back to him was like, he's like, "We're gonna do great together, right, kid?" It's like, oh my god, that's so.
He was
classic.
the best.
He was the best.
He was.
He was number one.
He's the Ned Stark, man.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah,
but funner.
Yeah, way more fun. Yeah. But like he died and will affect, but like in technically isn't in like any episode.
Yeah.
He's just memories, but he isn't in any episodes, and he affects the show for
going all the way forward. It's insane.
But and then Tanjiro's getting fucked up as per usual. Dude, take a chill pill, man. Like,
and it's just like it's always like it's never like not just small injuries. It's like he got his foot crushed.
I know.
Just now, it's like come on, Tanjiro. Can't you like stay okay for one fight on like in reality, a regular person, you're not walking anymore. But Tanjiro, I know he's gonna limp on it, but it's like, come on, man, could you just like get a realistic injury that'll let you keep going? Like get like your shoulder slashed a little.
Yeah, I know.
Like
get a cut.
Yeah, get like a paper cut.
Why are you breaking bones and ligaments all the time?
All the time.
That was awesome to see. Though he's almost 12, and then the Love Hashira Mitsuri comes in.
Yeah. We got to see another instance of where that demon was broken. Of like, it only has a distance of 60 yards or something like that. And then
it comes to 60 shot can.
Oh, I don't know that. Yeah, that's right. I don't know what that was.
I don't know.
That's some Japanese thing. I don't know. I'm not gonna look it up.
And I don't even know if that's correct.
But then it just makes fucking more dragons out of its mouth.
Alien level, like
it's
from
like,
Alien.
It's like, oh my god.
Yeah. And then it's almost crushing Tanjiro, which honestly was hurting my soul. Like that was making me feel uncomfortable. Just like then the Love Hashira comes in, flips one of its head. I don't think we need to go in too detail about the Love Hashira coming up. It was really cool. We already mentioned her little thing. Only because the next episode was titled Love Hashira Mitsuri.
So, it'll be her backstory and her thing. Yeah.
We will get more about her, who looks badass and awesome.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait. Thank God she's there because they need help.
Oh, yeah. And I do love how she shows up and she's just like, I love...
The music just changed and everything.
I just love like the ultra positive Hashiras who are just like, oh, I'm going to fuck this shit up.
Yep, let's go.
Like they have no fear of demons.
Yeah.
Like, I know all of them have no fear of the demons, but I just like the ones who are just like Superman level. Like,
yeah, they've seen the worst in the world, and they're still like, we
level.
got this.
Like, keep a smile on.
Exactly, yeah.
What was All Might's famous line?
Always smile.
It's like something like always smile.
When you're most scared, smile or some shit like that. I don't fucking know.
Way over the top.
Yeah, some nonsense.
But let's move on to the next anime because we spent.
It deserves it. It deserves it. It deserves it.
It's Demon Slayer. Yeah. The rest of them, like, we kind of just hit points, blah, blah, because you can't really develop in the stories too much. However, this last week, we missed an episode of Hell's Paradise. Then they had one come out last week, whatever. And it was fucking awesome.
I know, right off the fucking bat,
dude.
Too.
It was sick.
I was blown away by it. Just so it was for the first half of them, not first half, first like 5 minutes of them just talking blah blah blah, and then Gabby Mario runs off on his own. The mist. Runs off on his own there and like makes it to the doors of the inner sanctum, whatever the hell it's called. Where the
I'm trying to remember the name, but I can't remember.
Tenzin live. And has that one the one that killed Naruto the episode before there show up. It has a name. I don't remember the name. They all have weird names.
They have Japanese names.
Yeah, exactly. Weird names. Yeah. Don't go after me. Anyways, so and just I love how the fight like ensues instantly, and it's like Dragon Ball style fighting. It's it's so cool.
It was like I was like for an anime that once again we've talked about this before. I feel like no one talked about this anime coming out. Mappa's on it, and all this kind of stuff. It was just like I was like. Because so like, we do this new thing where we don't watch Mashle, Hell's Paradise, and Dr.Stone together, where we watch Demon Slayer together because
you can't. We get both. We have to experience this amazing.
Yeah, Demon Slayer together.
Like you went away for a weekend for like a wedding, and I just like you didn't come back till like Monday or Tuesday. I just like didn't touch Demon Slayer. Like,
I can't believe you did. I almost watched it when I was home because I was like, Davis definitely watched it, but then I pulled it up because I'm using your control. I pulled it up and it said didn't watch.
I
was
watching
like,
that one together. It's so cool. It's so much fun watching that with a friend.
So fun. Yeah. Because why? Because 90% of the time we're just looking at each other like
it's like, oh my god,
like mouths open. Yeah. But Hell's Paradise, man, holy shit! This fight was like it was. You came up from on the bike and you're like, Hell's Paradise was awesome, and I was like, I can't wait to watch. Okay, I'm thinking in my head like it's gonna be okay. Mm-hmm. When the fights happen, I was like, "What the fuck is going on right now?"
It was off the wall. He's like hitting it with everything he's got. Like he's doing the aesthetic fire blaze on it, and that's with no effect and all that stuff. I did enjoy how this Tenzin was like, "What the fuck is going on?" for half the fight. Like
one of my favorite lines is when the Tenzin goes to swing at him and he breaks his arm, and then he breaks his neck, and then it comes back around, and then or something, and Gabimaru's like, "Are you Tenzin?" Yeah. And then the Tenzin fans was like, "Are you human?"
Yeah,
like, I thought that line was sick.
That was amazing.
It's so blown away by this individual, which he's clearly not human.
Oh no way!
Because he did that light kick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so he's been touched by this whatever this, which makes sense because his master that is super evil is also immortal. So like he probably groomed Gabimaru with something to make him super strong. Like also Gabimaru can just make fire on himself. So imagine I know that's ninjutsu, but. The other girl needed potions to do her.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, no, he was able to do.
Ninjutsu.
I'm curious to see what that is because I don't know. So it hits him in the stomach and does the glow. My only question is because this is anime, it could be some bullshit thing where. So obviously they get their magic from the
Elixir of Life.
Yes, it was like half their name. And I can't remember what it's like the 10 or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, and I wonder if it's one of those things where it's like, well, he technically actually hit the elixir and that triggered it. Like the elixir was in his stomach.
I hope it's not that.
I'm just saying. I hope he has magic powers too.
Well, because the Tenzin did literally say, "Wait, you're."
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah. Okay.
So they definitely he's something.
Yeah. But also these Tenzin are broken as fuck.
And technically May.
But she was touched by the elixir. He said.
Oh,
both of them said. I think that's what Wood Boy said. There was it was like they've both been touched by elixir.
Also, super sad story for him. Jesus Christ,
his old prosperous village turns into friggin' wood people.
Yeah, who just continuously prey towards these sociopaths.
Yeah, these actual evil creatures. These
who were used monsters. To be one person.
Yeah.
Who split themselves up into 7?
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
I don't know, and they all have the same voice, which I didn't realize until he pointed that out.
Yeah, and technically they all have the same face too. Oh yeah. Because they're all the same thing, just divided. Somehow.
Different personalities.
Yeah. And the main guy looks bad, fucking scary as shit.
Looks evil as hell.
His purple hair coming down. It's like I'm the one that's out to beat the shit out of each other. It's like
okay,
all right, bro, if that's your thing.
I do 2 things. One. I love that if you watch the podcast and you're a continuous listener to the Weekly Anime, thank you for doing that. Mm-hmm. And you know that from the first 2 first episode to maybe the 3rd episode of Hell's Paradise, we didn't know how to say Gabimaru at all.
Yeah.
We're like, I don't know how to say it. Now we have we call him Mahalo, and now we have no problem saying Gabimaru.
We got it now.
2, I love his he's like, well, if he's going to keep regenerating, then I'll just destroy him faster than he regenerates. Oh my God. I love that.
I love that dumbass anime logic where it's like,
it's great.
I'm just going to break it anyways.
Yep. I love it.
Oh, it's so
And I
fun.
love when the Tenzin pointed out to a human.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey. And then turned to the weirdest fucking thing.
This Elden Ring level bullshit.
That was really Elden Ring.
It was a flower dragon monster thing.
Electric
that
energy.
shot electricity.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I know.
This makes no sense.
I hate when so Gabby Morrow gets caught and everything, and then he's like, first of all, I actually really felt when he was like, sorry, I'm not gonna make it back.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I didn't like, because we barely know this girl, and I'm like, no, her life will be so terrible without you, Gabby Morrow.
She's so nice.
I know, she's so good. And when he's having the dream, and he's like, oh, it's even nice to talk to you in a dream. I was like, oh my god,
oh, that hurt. And then he just comes back. It's like, no, I'm not done.
Yeah.
And then pretty much gets his ass kicked again.
Yes,
but
May
comes in and saves him with more magic bubble power.
Bubble power. Yeah. But one of the things when he thinks back to his master's like, you fight till the very end.
Yeah.
Even when you're going down, take the enemy with you. I'm like, I hate when you have cool advice.
Yeah, that's really good advice. Yeah. But you're a monster.
Yeah, exactly. That's
so I don't know how to feel about this.
Yeah. That was really cool, but fuck you.
Yeah, just don't do it again, okay?
Yeah.
But then it's interesting to know that those creatures know about May and that she can do stuff. So, but they don't want to tell the big guy.
Yeah, that was weird.
So I don't know. Well, I'm sure as with every anime, everything will be revealed in time. But I wonder if she's another if she's the next split off from them. If there's gonna be an eighth one now, and she's growing up. I don't know. But that'd be really cool. But yeah, weird flower monster. I don't get it.
Yeah, I know. It was weird. Loved it though.
Loved it. Thought it was really, really cool. Like how it drains them. I like how they're not unbeatable. And that was Gabby Morrow's big thing. It was oh, they're not gods. They're just monsters. I can kill monsters. It's like
that was such a great line.
I was
a lot of good lines in this one.
Yeah, they were sweet.
Yeah.
But I do like how they have limits. Like once they go into that form, or they use up too much of one blonde one said it.
Tau.
Yeah, if you use up too much Tau, you start to turn into a tree, apparently, or something like that.
Yeah.
Some weird ass thing. Which I'm glad you got limits. Good.
Yeah, this island is super
these things are
weird.
broken.
This is a acid trip of an anime, and I love it.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
Oh my god, next episode's gonna be so cool because he now is running into the other cool swordsman guy that we liked on the island.
Yes, I was so pumped about that, and the weird fucking doctor kid.
Yeah.
I was so pumped, and that guy's just standing there, and he's definitely not gonna kill him. That and I was really interested to see that blonde hair guy who's like a maniac and his brother with the long hair who's a young are alive.
Yeah.
And they literally, what is it? The one guy, he's like, don't underestimate them, like a cornered animal.
Yeah.
I'm like, this guy's about to go fucking hard.
He's going to rip through things.
I do love the Kunoichi.
Yeah.
What'd she say? She was like, what was the line? It was like, she's like, I'm not going or something.
Yeah, we don't need to go save him. That wasn't the deal. And he ran off on his own. So we don't need to go do that.
When did Asuma even care about?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then the tree guy was like,
I know how to get through the mist.
Yeah. It's like, let's go find Gabby Morrow.
I'm so worried about
he's such a good friend and a good ally. I love it. Every scene she's hilarious. All this stuff that she's done, she's a great comedic relief. Like the show does really well with comedic relief, but I think she's the best at it.
Yeah. Very good episode. If you're not watching Hell's Paradise and you listen to our weekly anime review for the other animes, get on Hell's Paradise.
It's really, really good. Yeah,
definitely the most underrated anime this season so far.
I would agree with that. No one's talking about it.
No one's talking about it.
Yeah.
Third anime on the docket, Mashle, or we might be out of order. I don't know.
I think we usually do Mashle second, but Hell's Paradise was so good. All right, listen, this is how it goes. It's Demon Slayer on top,
and then everything else.
Whatever is coolest. Whatever is coolest that week. All right.
That's the new thing.
Yeah.
That's the new thing.
Yeah.
Mashle.
And then we get an argument what's coolest, but that'll be fun.
I don't know. I feel like we pretty much agree when an episode's good.
Yeah, it'll happen one time though.
It will.
But anyways, Mashle.
Wow, dude. Mashle, Magic and Muscles, man. This show is my second favorite anime this season.
Yes, I agree.
Hell's Paradise was second, but the episode specifically was just awesome.
Yes.
But this show it's not as good as Spy X Family.
No, that is factual.
But it is doing that thing where an episode just doesn't there's not a bad episode of Mashle.
No.
There just isn't.
Not a single one. They're all fun. They're all enjoyable. They all got Mash being dumb or doing something dumb or pointing out other people who are dumb. And then Mash being strong too, which is always good. Yeah. Always happy with that. This one was hilarious. Don't remember totally what happened in the first half of it because I got so sidetracked by the Vine Kid and Dot's fight.
So the first half, it's they go to talk to Tom Knowles because Lemon comes in. She's like, oh, because Mash is making cream puffs while Lance is talking to him, blah blah, and Lemon comes in, and she's like, "Oh no, Tom's in trouble." And Mash is like, "But cream puffs," and she's like, "Tom," and he's like, "But cream puff." She's like, "Tom," and then she gives him the cream puff thing, and she's like, "Ooh," like,
and he loves it.
Yeah,
he loves that.
It's a cream puff.
Like, it's a cream puff, but it's oh my god, it's like oh Mash.
I love when she's like, and then you'll think about me and like, "Oh, you beast." I'm like, you are such an idiot, Lemon.
You're so dumb. And then we see that everyone has had their magic drained.
I'm sorry, I just laughing when Tom goes, "How you been?
I know.
How you been booing or something?" I was like,
his stupid lines.
I was like, this guy.
That was it's very interesting to see like how they're having their magic drained and their coins stolen and all that stuff.
Because the master's gone.
Yeah, and we saw that the guy that's gonna fight Mash later on, with the weird eye, he stole from the science, the one gold coin the science dorm had at the beginning of the episode.
Yes.
Yeah. So Orca something. Yellow Orca. I don't know what it is, but
it's just Orca.
It's just Orca?
Yeah. It's Alder, Orca, and Lang.
Oh, nice, cool. So it's very interesting to see that, Magnus Lupus going on the hunt, or Magus Lupus going on the hunt.
Yeah.
But it was just, and then the weird puppet magic I don't get. It's like,
it seems like super immoral.
Yeah.
Not saying everything's immoral in a world where they just kill people who don't have magic.
Yeah.
But like, it just seems like incredibly immoral.
Like
you're not allowed to like hit each other.
Yeah.
Like you're not allowed to attack each other at school. Like just free. I get you could accept duels, but like they're just like, oh, now I guess they don't die.
No,
apparently.
but it's like they're put in a proverbial hell essentially.
Yeah. Well, I guess it looks like they were all being turned into puppets, and I guess you just when you run out of magic, you're no longer a puppet.
Oh, maybe that's it, or who knows?
That totally makes sense. That's gonna be a thing. When you run out of magic, that's when you're no longer a puppet.
Okay.
He's gonna try to do it to Mash, and it's gonna do jack shit.
Yep. That makes total sense.
That'll make total sense.
That makes total sense. But they get a hold of Lemon, and they like the trio
trailing her. Yeah.
What?
Trailing her. Yeah.
I was gonna say the quad of idiots trail her. They get to a magic door.
It was such a great scene, dude.
Or Dot can't blow it up at all.
Yeah.
But Mash is just like, one second. It just used his super strength and basic leverage just to open the door. I like how he opens the door and just like hitting the ground so hard it pops open.
Yeah.
And then he still does this other thing. It's like, dude, the door is open.
Yeah,
just grab it.
You could have just caught it.
You could have just opened the door.
Yeah,
if you're strong enough to smash the ground, you could have broken it.
I know. Instead, you gotta send it into space.
Of course, yeah.
And I love that the trio is now just like accepting of them. They're just like, always over the top.
Yep, yeah. That's his thing.
What was his one thing? And I really noticed in that scene. I don't know if we talked about it. And every time there's a fight with the quad, and they're kicking ass, and that hip hop music plays. That is so awesome.
It is really good.
It is so badass.
Yes.
Like I'm really here for that.
It hits.
Yeah, it hits.
It just
so
hits
hard.
so well for the show too.
Yeah,
like
it's
it's
so
all
good.
it's all a good vibe. It's all a good vibe.
Yeah.
Then we get to see Dot have a spectacular fight.
Yes. One of the best parts of the fight is before the fight when he's like, "You're so good looking," and I just love it. It cuts to Mash, Finn, and Lance, and they're like, "Oh no, here comes a jealous rant."
Rant incoming, and then and then just cuts them like 3 more times. It's like, oh my god.
I love it. Like, don't you love when you can predict your friends?
As predicted.
I love that Finn and Dot are together. Finn and Dot are becoming like one of my favorite things. I love the way they designed it. Is like Lance and Mash are kind of like the leaders.
Yeah.
Lance is like the brains of the operation.
Yeah.
And Mash is the strongest.
Yes.
And they kind of like work together, blah, blah, even though Mash doesn't do anything. But Dot and Finn are like kind of like the side characters, and Finn's like scared of everything. And Dot's just like, are you kidding me, man? Stay, like, when did Dot said something about being rude or something in this episode? It was really funny.
I don't remember.
He showed us like, it would be rude to do such a thing or something. Like,
I don't remember. There's a lot too many good lines. I'm not gonna lie.
His fight was sick, though.
His fight was awesome, especially with against the kid who has come insanely dumber magic than he does.
Yeah, I know.
Dots is explosive magic. This kid turns his wand into a vine. Whoa.
Yeah.
But up to this point, very uncharacteristic of Dot to have a smart attack against him, by just sending out time bombs and acting like they're mines.
That was really smart.
That was amazing. So smart.
I love how the kid, he's like he even struck a cool pose when he's losing. He's like, okay, that's actually pretty cool.
I can't be mad at you for that. Dot's just like, I hate it. What got me too when the start of the fight was Dot like, I bet you have a fan club. And it's like, I do. what is it to you?
I know.
And they're all like, what? He actually has one?
I know.
This show is too funny.
It's
I
great.
just, yeah, you're right. They have a perfect blend of characters.
The quad is, they're fucking funny.
And whenever Lemon comes in as that fifth is amazing.
I really love Finn, because Finn, I was talking about at work once again, we're talking about Zenitsu and how a lot of people don't like him.
Mm-hmm.
I really like Zenitsu. We didn't even talk about it in the episode, the ending after credit scene of Demon Slayer, and how great it was with Zenitsu and Inosuke. Oh my god,
when's it gonna be our turn?
Yeah,
it's like, not for a while.
Yeah, and I love Inosuke. He's like, you better kill that demon. But
God,
one thing I love about, because like it's like Usopp. When you first watch One Piece, you're like, Usopp's the weakest. He's dumb. And then you get the whole thing with the Going Merry. That was awful. But after the time skip, Usopp, like, he's not obviously my favorite Straw Hat, but I respect the hell out of him, like his character, and I love his character because he's the only real person on the ship.
Yeah.
Zenitsu's the only he's how all of us will react when we see demons.
Facts, yes.
Yeah, Usopp's exactly like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. What are we doing here?
Yeah, and that's what I like about Finn. Finn's like, what is going on? Why are we in this situation? Like, when you watch the show, you're like, oh, Finn's being such a crybaby. We're like, that would be me.
Yep, that's me right there. I would do that. I'm not brave. I would never do any of this.
I would be yelling at Luffy constantly.
Endlessly.
He is the worst at his job on the ship.
And all he has to do is just command.
Yeah, and he does it.
And keep the ship safe, keep the crew safe. He doesn't even do that half the
does
time.
the opposite of
Yeah,
that.
he smashes them against things constantly.
Yeah.
In fact, to the point where the crew is like, right whenever like Luffy stretches around them, they like know it's coming.
Yeah, they're like, oh no.
Oh god. But I did love when they started sinking into the ground in this episode of Mashle. We're just like, Mash is like, oh no, we're sinking, and Lance is like, ah yes, we're sinking, and then Finn is just like, oh my god, holding on to the Dot. I don't know how he got over to Dot in time before they started sinking.
I love him and Dot together. That's
and Dot just Dot just has like this blank stare. It's like, oh great, I'm with Finn again.
Well, I love when Mash is holding up the cream puff. He's like, save my child.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's like, save, if for anything, just save my child.
Save my wood, chop my baby. And I thought for a second there, I thought it was the charm that Lemon gave him. It's a regular cream puff.
Just a regular
this
cream puff.
This guy's a dork. Oh my god.
And then next episode's gonna be awesome.
Amazing. Especially since the guy confirmed that he doesn't have any magic.
Yeah, I know. That's gonna be really
Sorry,
cool.
what you're saying though?
No, the introduction of all these characters. The one girl's name is Love Cute.
I know. Someone's trying real hard with the names in this one.
And then I can't remember all the other people's names, but it honestly, like, entrance was really cool. Like, like the one against Mashes against where it's like all the torches lit. That was sick.
It was
like,
badass.
And I was just like, the fact that they're setting up 4 fights already, and I'm just like, let's go.
Yeah.
And I want to see what magic Finn cast.
Yeah, me too. We actually don't know what if he has, what like specialty magic he has.
I
You know,
don't think we've ever seen him cast magic.
Yeah, because it looks like the way the world works that like everyone can cast spells if they try, but everyone has like a specialty magic they can do, more or less. So yeah, that's a good question. I wonder what he can do.
Really. I'm wondering if he's gonna Zenitsu it.
Really?
Where like he just like goes, not sleeps, but like you realize he actually has like a super powerful spell.
Yeah.
Because like right now, Dot cannot take these two people alone.
No.
The one kid's wearing a wizard hat, so the one kid looks like, oh yeah, his name was very similar. The one kid looks like the way they drew him with his staff and everything is like what's the anime you like? It's like D&D, and I gotta watch it.
Oh, Mashuku Tenshin, Jobless Reincarnation.
Yeah, it looks like the main character from that.
Yeah.
If you look back, he has the same haircut.
Yeah, you're right.
He has like a staff and everything.
Yeah.
I was like, they copied this guy.
But we know that Dot can't take them at all because there's a cute girl there.
That's what I find interesting, because I was surprised that Dot was like, he's like, we'll beat them. He's like, underdog story. He's like the super underdog story because I'm the main character and you're side characters. And I was like, that's really interesting that maybe she's not his type.
Maybe that could be it, or the start of the next episode, she's gonna wink at him and he's gonna melt.
That might happen too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might happen too.
Yeah, but I'm really excited.
real excited. That's gonna be fucking awesome.
Oh my god, yeah.
And last anime, as always, is Dr.Stone season 3. Solid episode.
Yeah, it was.
We're gonna probably talk about it for like 5 minutes
at best at this point. It was sort of like, I'm not gonna call it a nothing burger episode, but it was a lot of setup. Start of the episode, they have the great sequence of Ginro and I can't remember what her name is. Melonhead getting the lab out of there, and then like everyone like treating it like it's a monster because no one understands how it is. And for some reason, the one native kid they have that was from this island. It was like, I thought it was a monster too for a second. It's like, you know what it is.
I know.
It's part of the plan, bro.
You've been with these people since you were a child.
Exactly. Yes, that's how this. Anyways, but that was pretty much the big thing that happened in the episode. The rest of it was them doing makeup.
I mean, the big thing was like them getting picked.
That too, I guess. But
actually, one of the first of all, them picking Genro, hilarious.
Yeah.
That was absolutely
great.
I did love when Sengoku's like, how can someone have such frizzy hair? And they're like, the mentalist is like, have you seen your hair?
Yeah, that was really good.
But yeah, it was like funny stuff, like blah blah blah.
Trying to make Kohaku presentable.
Yeah. One thing I did really like was the scene where the super old man went to go grab Kohaku and she was about to flip him, and the one guy hit her hand, and instead of calling her out on it, he's like, I want to fight you. Yeah. And I was like, oh, that was pretty cool.
That was pretty badass. That was pretty badass. Well, eventually, when they turn this whole island to their side, they're going to want to have that cool character around. So they got to set him up now.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
The only one who's going to be like evil is probably maybe the black-eyed.
That guy's definitely evil.
He's creepy. He's creepy. He's
awful.
going to prison. Yeah,
he stabbed a guy in the eye.
Yeah, he did. Terrible.
Or maybe he didn't directly stab the guy in the eye, but someone else stabbed that guy.
Stole a guy's newlywed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That guy got stabbed in the eye.
Yeah.
That was me.
Terrible.
Yeah, he's awful. Yeah. I can't wait to watch him get his shit rocked, even though it really doesn't happen too much in Dr. Stone. But
no, it doesn't. When it does, it's good.
When it does, it's good. Yeah. But really, that's like the entire episode.
That was the episode. Like, it was a lot of funny. It was a lot of getting Kohaku ready.
Yeah, it's a lot of funny,
cool.
haha stuff. Some science stuff, the poop smell, and there was some. It was just it's one of those like you can't even analyze it.
No, you can't. There wasn't to it. I think there might be stuff next episode we can talk about.
Oh,
but
for sure.
This one was just like, it was one of those ones where it was like, I laughed, I enjoyed it, but there's nothing to talk about. Like,
yeah, the only thing I wasn't a fan of is that with the Ginro Melonhead getting the lab fast.
Yeah,
it was just a little fast.
Yeah,
no, I'm not always looking for slow stuff in anime, but it's like they kind of amped up to it at the end of the last episode. I was like, ooh, interesting, and they just got it back.
They got it. They got no problem.
But I guess at the same time, it makes total sense. Like everyone on the island's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, they have no idea how any of this stuff works. So it does make sense. It makes a lot of sense, but yeah, which is one of those things where it's like, I'm not saying, once again, it's like I enjoyed the episode.
Good episode.
There's nothing to talk about it. It's very weird.
There's just nothing to talk about. It's just like, oh, they were doing makeup and funny stuff ensued.
Yes, it did. Exactly.
I did like the one scene. It was like we all like our hair because it's close to home, and they're like, yeah. And then goes the bald guy. He's like, not me.
Yeah, that was really good. Yeah. I also a quick scene I remember is that I enjoyed it when they were all trying to like, we gotta get a third person in there, and then it was all the dudes, and it was just like,
going through all the
and
the mentalist was like,
got to again. It's like I can easily change my voice, but like it was like you're too tall. It's
yeah.
Okay.
He had like boobs and everything.
I know he changed everything. Yeah. It's like what? I think they get away with the tall thing, but all right.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're too tall. That was the reason. He's like barely taller than Genro either.
And they put the bald guy in, and he was like, no.
Yeah, he's like,
absolutely no. Not. That was.
I did love when Kohaku put on makeup for the first time too. That was really funny. She's like, "This is my tools to get in." They're like, "Why are you holding it like it's weapons?"
Yep, and then did miserable job of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a good episode. I'm excited for the next episode. I think it's gonna be quite funny. I love how. Oh well, we should talk about one Kohaku. Thank God you're cute because you're the way the mentalist coached her to how to get picked.
Did you? Yeah.
And I love how Genro's like knee out. He's like slaps it. And he's like trying not to get picked, and the guy's just like, you know what? He's like, you're good enough to make it. It's
like, oh,
and the Kohaku's like, he has a very diverse taste in women.
Yep. Oh my God. Yeah, it shows some good laughs. I don't know. Yeah, but good episode overall. Great anime week again.
Yes, as always.
Yes.
Thank you, Normal Nerd Nation, for listening and maybe even watching another podcast episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Instagram. Davis is always posting hilarious memes on there.
Also, like and subscribe while you're at it, and leave a rating if you have some time. It helps people find the show.